There are two natural skill sets that Nathan in particular, the Nathan prophet in particular, needs to master. And there are two spiritual gifts that the Nathan needs to master. Now, it's handy if you can function in all of the gifts of the Spirit. I'm going to iterate this because I don't want you to think, oh, I don't need the gift of healing. Oh, I don't need the gift of faith. No, we need all 9. And it's good that we have some experience in all 9. But, and it was hard to just do 2 per, and you're going to see a lot of overlaps because we're all prophets at the end of the day. We should have all of the gifts. But if you're not focusing, if you're not proficient in these ones, start there before you move on to the others, okay? I want you to learn to focus. These 2 natural skill sets for those of Nathan's: diplomacy. Diplomacy. Remember what I said on your required report? Under each type, what natural skill set do you need most? Diplomacy. I'm going to give you 2 out of the 2. You need to tell me under the Nathan which you need to work on most. Diplomacy. Being able to sell ice to the Eskimos. To use another cliche, to tell someone to go to hell in such a way that they look forward to the trip. Diplomacy. The Nathan prophet needs diplomacy.